So here we go, Bronx.
Oh yeah, this is totally in the bag.
We're able to download 2 of your replays. But man, this one, the one with the divine thing. This is the last pick? No, it's a first based Invoker. That's how confident you are. Let me just update it here. What is your rank again? I'm sorry. Archon. I'm sorry, I'm not familiar with the medal. I only know Immortal and then the numbers. Archon. Invoker mid. Invoker 2. I'm sorry, I'm not really familiar with the medal. Other medals because I only know Divine Immortal. I'm too mean. I'm sorry. Okay, let's go. So this is a first pick Invoker. And then checking in the draft like Silencer, Lich, Windranger, Reiki, Mars. I'm thinking
30 seconds to battle.
I'll start the game with a game plan first. Like which build you're going to play. Yeah, I know how it works a bit. I just don't memorize it. So yeah, Brian. Before the game starts, I'll ask myself, what should I do in this game? Like, what's my game plan? And then seeing the draft like this, and then seeing your draft as well, I don't think you will play Exarch in this game because there's a very limited stunts or setups for you to play around with the Sunstrikes. So I'm actually thinking here of playing the tempo, like playing the Quastwex Invoker with the Urn of Shadows. Because in that way, you can actually, all of them rely so much on mana. In which that will be really helpful for your team, especially for your Wraith King, because Wraith King will just farm. And then all of you, like the 4 heroes, without the Wraith King, can easily fight them. Because, yeah, you guys, I feel like you guys are much stronger. The pull is good, but nice last hit. Under tower. Okay, so he went for the win run. I mean, oops. Misclick, sorry. Hold on. Let me update the... So... Let me update it here. Update settings. Hold on. Yeah. So the Wind Ranger went for the Wind Run early on. And then you really went for the Exarch. Which is for me. I mean, it's good in paper, but try to win lane. And then help my team. Okay. Sunstrike. Sunstriking, nice.
Easy breezy.
And then you managed to get no CS
Short-sighted.
just now. Like, okay, the knight as well. Now you're out of mana. I mean, you know that she went for the wind run, right? So why do you need to go for cold snap and then right click her? Now you're out of mana. I mean, yeah, because in level 1 she used it in your face and then you didn't realize it. Like, you don't care. Then you use your cold snap and then you're out of mana and then what now? You're still out of mana. And then, yeah, you're getting out harassed because you went for the E build. In level 2 though, if you go for a Quastwex build in this game, if she uses the and then last hit Lul. And then if you play for the Quastwex in here, if she uses the Wind Run, Tornado, and then EMP, you will get the mana back. Like, it will steal the mana, right? If you go for Wex. I mean, for the EMP. And then she's not that fast or quick to get out because she already used the wind run. So yeah, I mean, since you play the class Exhort and then you're trying to right click her,
Denied.
you're getting out harassed in this game or in this lane because yeah, wind run solved the issue. And then you're losing a lot of CS. Last hit easier. Yeah, I mean it's good that they will go for Exor for a last hitting battle, but I think if you go for the Wex build, you can actually last hit much better because you are pressuring the enemy, and then the enemy don't have any mana to work with. Okay. Okay, wind run again. Oop. Easy. Too greedy. So, if you play for the Quaswex thing, the Wind Ranger will not have a mana in this lane. In which, if she doesn't have mana, you can always right-click her. And then you will be able to out-sustain her because of your class points. Like the regen thing. And then I can see you queuing up for the Urn of Shadows, which is actually good. Sunstrike. Okay. I mean, you could actually use it in the bot lane, like the Riki is getting pressured. But for some reason you want to just harass the Wind Ranger. Now the Riki recovered. You're so quick to jungle. I mean... What's your main idea about this jungling thing? Because I don't see any good thing about jungling right now early on. Because no one is ganking you, no one is missing in the lane. There's no need for you to be afraid. You actually missed 1, 2, I guess 3. 2 CS, which is 100 golds. Just prioritize the lane creeps over the jungle camps because those neutrals will never leave, while the creeps will die, of course. You're scared? I think one of the reasons as well is that you are not checking the items of the enemy. Since you got killed by this Wind Ranger, you never bothered to pressure her again. Now you will just gonna lose further. I mean, yeah, I understand that you failed early on and then you died in the process, but it's not an excuse for you to leave the lane like that. Just so you're afraid. If you will lose the confidence in the laning, it's game over. Like, you accepted the fact that the Wind Ranger will win the lane without any contest. Look at the CS chart. Your reasoning for going for Exort is not doing anything good. Next patch is migrate. Ito. So yeah, game planning, real bad. It seems like to me that's your default build on the Invoker, like Exort thing. You did not bother to think about the matchup and the draft itself. And then here, there's no reason for you to push out the wave, but you did anyway. But I think what you'll do in here after pushing it is by jungling, right? We're actually pushing. Why? Can you actually push it? It's never gonna happen. This time I thought the lane. Okay. Yeah, but that skill build early on costs you your life and then the lane itself. Like the CS battle. Sunstrike is dead. Here, Bronx, since you're just right-clicking the freaking neutrals, I want you to keep on checking the enemies. Like, check the item. Check the items. check the items and see what they're building. Because your camera is only on your hero, which doesn't make sense to me. You're not doing anything. You will survive. You will survive. Oh, you're good. You will die.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
You've lost your in.
Carnage underway.
You're not a mid player anymore. You're a support player now.
Dire's middle tower is not what it used
Minus
to
2
be.
int.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Another thing is that for the mid, I wanted to queue the observer as well, because it will refresh soon, right? And then you observe that she destroyed your observer in the first few minutes, so might as well same spot. Okay, where's the cold snap? Okay, tornado. Ice wall. Is cold snap on cooldown? I don't really know. Like, tornado is good, but miscast, okay. See it right there? They just destroyed the observer. It seems like you really don't pay attention to the minimap or to the map itself. Like, you didn't even tell your supports that they dewarded your observer in here, and then they feed their observer again. It's a communication thing. You need to communicate to your teammates if there is sentry and such, because you're not making the lives of your supports better, which is too greedy for cores. I mean, you guys have different perspectives, right? Your camera is always on your hero and in the mid line, and some occasions in the other area, but tornado, double damage on the guy. I guess you wanted to. Yeah. Tornado. Ah! You're dead. Yeah, it's way too late. I mean, the skill build itself is... I will not recommend it in this game, Bronx. I will not really recommend going for Exert in this game. Especially, again, if you're gonna play Sunstrike, you're not gonna get a lot of kills in here, because there's no setups for stuns. Lina, Light Strike Array, and then Sprout, and then that's it. And then if you died thrice now, which should not happen, which is bad. It is really unacceptable for me, especially for mid. If I'm your support, I will tell you to just fucking jungle, and then I'll take over the lane. If they go on me, it's fine, as long as you're farming in the jungle. But if you're gonna keep on dying, I will not really accept it.
No.
Hello, Xkimo. So look at the chart here, 2.5 over 4K. Yeah, sure. It's fine. You can always review the VODs, right? If you have time, of course. And then you're even sunstriking it. Spending mana, it's fine. Okay. That's good to hear then. Do you want me to continue this analysis on the replay? Okay. Okay. Yeah, but the main problem is is really your skill build. That's one of the reasons why you're losing from early game into the transitioning into the mid game, because instead of you playing the tempo as mid, like taking advantage of your levels, the team is carrying you and then letting you recover from those bad early game. Look at here, she's just wind running you in your face, and then you will die again for the 4th time. And that's the only time that you check the items of the enemy mid laner. Too bad.
Super fortified.
It's not a really good performance.
Is not what it used to be. That is for certain.
And then you're even blaming the trees because you died. I mean, even without the shackle shot, don't get me wrong, you're gonna die in there. Even without the shackle shot. Sounds right. Okay, TP. Vacuum. By detection. Like dust. Okay. No more follow-up. Too bad. You wasted your time in here. And then the gears. Oh boy. I think you will die. So Ricky is still there. He will die. Yeah, too bad. You're losing so hard. You're not doing anything at all. But it seems like the game is, you know, get longer than it used to be. But what is this Wraith doing? He died randomly. Sounds right. Nah, it's enough. Your biggest weakness, Bronx, is game planning. Understanding of the matchup itself. Not just the mid matchups, but the way that the game will be played. Like, since you went for 4 points in X-Sword, you cannot do anything. You cannot set up tempo or create space for your teammates. That's right. It's really hard to set up Sunstrike. It's really hard. I cannot blame you though. But if you play the Class 2X thing, I'm sure you're the one having those streak on the kills. The TP is bad as well. Like, you have nothing else to gain in here. Might as well just farm. So that confirms that they have vision over there. When the Wind Ranger uses the Chocolate Shot on you. So I guess it's only Ricky or Observer in there. But yeah. Observer. You need to be more aware of their casting. You know, ask yourself how the hell she's able to use the Shackle Shot in there. If it's only because of the Ricky, it's good, but what are the chances? Blink Dagger. You're missing a lot of spells. You're missing a lot of spells. That's something that mechanical issues. So hard skills. It's not the perfect execution of the Invoker. Soft skills, not the best game planning. So there's a lot of opportunity for you to work on. And not even close. Did not even hit. Sniper bait. What the fuck is that?
Much like cordwood before axe's axe, Dyer's top tower
Emotes.
is under attacks.
I don't have any emotes in the in my channel. Maybe soon. And yeah, you're going for first staff, which is good. But you should get a different item, like right now, with the neutrals. First staff is good. Only for Ricky. But if you get inside of the arena, you're pretty much dead. BKB, okay. Good item choices. Finally, you survived. Which position are we reviewing? I think it's on the stream. Like in the left side of the portrait of the hero, the invokers here. Archon 2, Invoker mid, if you don't see it. So, what are you guys doing in here is that you're like headless chickens. You're not doing anything, like objectively talking about. And you were there. Yeah, no objective taking, finally you realize that there is an observer there. You bought sentries, but you're dead already, and then you lose the fight again. Blade mail, okay. It's actually good as well that your enemies, after winning the fight, they're not taking any objectives, which is their fault as well. I think it's only balanced, since this is a party match. Divine, Archon, Legend, Ancient, Legend. You, on the other hand, Ancient, Divine, Archon, Legend. Yeah, no objective taking, although they are really strong. If I'm with the enemy, I'll go for smoke or objective when there is global silence like here. Because you are not in a position to actually fight. Although that's a misplay on the He's actually smiling. I mean, you have the balls to actually, yeah, see it right there? She's gonna talk about your score and also your mastery on the Invoker because it's really questionable. It doesn't look that you're a master tier on Invoker and then you play like this. Even me, if you're gonna tip me like this, of course I will mock you. I will really mock you. I'm dead, why not? That's one way for you to tilt the opponents. Mock them with their master tier heroes and scores. If you get affected, you get tilted, right? In which it's very good for the enemy. Psychological warfare, we call it. If you actually watch my stream, like in my gameplay itself, I will really tilt the opponents. Keep using those guild voice lines like the next level play, Nyx Assassins, talentless and such. Look at here. You died, and then good thing that they're not trash talking you. Like, you know, the next level play, the Chinese one, or even tip you. Maybe they ran out of tips. But yeah, if I'm your enemy, I'll always mock you down. Why do you need to give respect to your enemies, right? We don't have tip culture in Finland or NC. Yeah, NC, it is really. Korean animals are the best. Yeah. If you grew up in Asia, those trash talkings are really natural thing. Because if you tilted your opponents, they will play worse. That's a good thing about. See it right there? They will pause just to taunt you, tilt you. I feel like you're getting affected by it because you are more concerned now about your performance. Yeah, offline they will really do a fist fight and such. Even in the Philippines though. You can watch a lot of videos about it. Like trash talking, going into the fist fighting, knives and such. So yeah. It always happens though. If you're gonna watch some of the videos of Dota 1 in Saudis, most of the Filipinos will go for a fist fight after the game. Because they trash talk a lot. Jaister will die. Okay. Nice combo. Sense strike. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Okay. It's so hard because you guys don't have any game plan. Like, guys, we have this item on Race King, let's stick together. Like, the guy is ready to fight. All you need to do is stick together and find the perfect target, which is Silencer, Ricky, or even Wind Ranger. It's fine, Barks. I mean, how many minutes we skipped? Ghost Walk, Essence Ring. Okay, we will go to 1x speed now, Bronx. because you're back. Any spells to use? What are you doing? Nah, no. Anything? Nothing? Essence Ring. First up now. I mean, you do have spells in there, like Ice Wall and such. But mechanical wise, Bronx, the enemy is taunting you because you miss a lot of spells. And then you tip the Wind Ranger when you killed her earlier in the mid lane. And then, yeah, the Wind Ranger talk about your score and your Master Tier Invoker, which is, you replied with, "You're a divine, I'm only an Archon, why are you mocking me?" Of course they will mock you down. That's part of the, it's part of Dota. The mind games. In which we discuss about the trash talking culture in Saudis, which is really normal. This is Divine? No. Divine is the Wind Ranger. I was playing bad in this game, told you it was a shame, I usually don't mess up, yeah. Tilted, possibly, yeah, I agree. Since you got tilted, more reason for the enemy to tilt you more. If that is the case, I want you to mute all of them and then focus on your game. Because you are focusing on your hero, you're more conscious about your hero, like not commit any more mistakes, rather than playing with confidence. Wind Ranger is trash? I agree. Wind Ranger is trash. But this Wind Ranger is much better than anyone else in this game. Especially in the mid. She managed to destroy the Invoker. Because the Invoker's skill build is not really optimal. And then here you can see 4 heroes, but what you're doing right now. See what you're doing right now? 4 heroes. You actually waited for the Nature's Prophet to do that thing. See it right here? This is one of the reasons why they're mocking you down. Now it's way too late. They have Sentry. You will die. Pause. Or the next level play or anything? No, nothing. Good thing they're not trash talking you now. If it's really me, I will really spam the chat wheel non-stop. You hesitated so much. Not sure about the Sentry? Yeah, I'm not really sure. But if you're actually aware of the surrounding, like what you can do in the beginning is actually just stay in here and then check the inventory of the enemy and see if they have dust or anything. Because yeah, they don't have anything up there. Only here, the Sentry. That's why they have the confidence to go on you, because there is a Sentry over there. Go swak. Go swak into Earn. What the fuck is this? Dust? I mean, don't get me wrong. Even if I'm your teammates or your opponent, I will really mock you here. Like, go swak into Earn. It doesn't look good.
Dyer's middle tower is under attack.
Pyropodder, thanks for the follow. So yeah, you're going for BKB in this game, which is really good. On paper, it's really good. You will possibly survive more than ever. But I don't think you will actually survive the physical damage output of the enemy. What's wrong with my voice? Do I sound robotic? Because if I sound robotic, I can relaunch my... I mean, Bronx, very robotic? Thanks for letting me know. Let me check something. You hear me fine? I mean, there's a feedback from one of the guys, so I need to take it seriously. What about now? Is it much better? Perfect now, okay. Thanks for letting me know, higher up Fuzzer. These guys were listening to me, didn't even say anything. And I forgot since I. Ugh. I forgot if I do something with the audio, it will not respond. But yeah, Bronx, I think I've seen enough of your game. I've seen your weaknesses, in which I'll just reiterate that thing, those weaknesses of yours. First thing is your game planning is really weak. You only said that, yeah, I'll go extort just to secure the lane, but you didn't even secure it, right? So it's a big no-no to me. Your game planning is really, really weak. I'm not sure if you play a lot of heroes, Bronx, but I would suggest you play a lot of heroes. In that way, if you play a lot of heroes, your understanding about the weaknesses and the strengths of every hero is much bigger than it used to be. In my games though, look at my versatility. It's 9.47, so I play a lot of heroes, different heroes. I can easily tell their weaknesses and strengths. But most of the heroes that I'm playing is initiator. Although I play a lot of heroes, but it's only initiators.